Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. It's Elyse here. Last time we talked, I mentioned houseplants. I wonder if any of you have houseplants yourself. I look forward to showing you my favorite ones. I'll start off by showing you guys this plant. It was left behind by the people who used to live in our house, and I've continued to take care of it. It's a type of aloe plant, and I had to do some Googling to try and figure out what kind, because who knew there were so many types of aloe? I think that this is an Aloe linearis because it kind of grows in a line, not out in all directions, kind of like an aloe vera. My favorite thing about this plant is that it's constantly shooting off tiny little baby aloes all around, and when they get big enough, which secretly there was somebody hiding at the back here, I can pop them out and put them in their own pot, and then I've got a brand new plant. This is my Aloe linearis hanging out. His little friend the pig who's having a mud bath in there. This here is one of the little baby aloes that came off of that big aloe plant. As you can see, it's even smaller than that baby aloe that was hanging around the back, so I gotta get that one out of there. This here is another kind of aloe plant. I think it might be called tiger aloe, but again, I just had to Google it and take a guess. I really like aloe plants because you don't have to water them very often. You can let them dry up, and then you water them deep, and then you can ignore them for a number of weeks until you gotta water them again. And they all just kind of keep on growing and popping out little babies. So you end up with a nice little forest of aloes. They're kind of cool looking, eh? These two plants are also types of aloe. I have no idea which kind. They're kind of similar, but they definitely do have differences. This one here has smooth leaves with spots and little teeth along the edges. And this guy down here has no spots, but little bumps all over his leaves. There's so many different kinds, I haven't been able to figure out what type these ones are. Just like aloes, there are tons of different types of cactuses, and I didn't even try to figure out what each of these guys are. They're all a little bit different, all a little bit prickly, and just like the aloe, do not need to be watered very often. You can let them dry out and then just give them a little bit of water every so often. Pretty low maintenance. This here is my pothos. I think pothos might be one of the most common types of houseplants, and it's one of the easiest to take care of because it tells you when it needs to be watered. As you can see right now, the pothos is nice and perky. The leaves are sticking up, holding themselves upright. When it starts to droop, that means it's thirsty. Kinda cool, eh? Last but not least is my little mixed pot. We've got a type of aloe over here. We've got a type of cactus over here, and in the middle is a snake plant. I absolutely love the snake plant. Apparently it's really good for helping filter the air. It's slow growing, doesn't need much water. Maybe you guys have caught on that all of my houseplants are easy to take care of. I don't know how much of a green thumb I have, but these plants I'm able to keep alive, and for that, I like them. What kind of plants do you guys have?